So you might be noticing this trend of people doing videos of what Smash Bros. Characters have done random crap. Now I've wanted a piece of this cake recently, and I was kinda surprised to find out that nobody's ever done a video for which of these characters has been in a movie. I guess it was more important to see which of them could lift Mjolnir. You know what, that's totally fair. I get it. So without further ado, let's go! I know we already did this for the me video, but I don't care. Hi, it's me, Sam. Now let's lay some ground rules. We're only looking at the movies here. So, fan-made content and video games and books are completely useless to us. I've separated everything into tiers. Big Screen Baby is the tier for characters who have been in a movie. On the table is characters who have movies from their franchises announced, but they haven't been confirmed. And then stuck on Virtual Boy is the characters who haven't gotten a movie. Oh, you better believe Mario had a movie. 3 of them, actually, with a sequel coming to the only one anyone ever talked about. Easiest big screen baby of my life. Another very easy one. He was like a main character in the movie. I mean, Donkey Kong was also in Pixels, but that was the Cranky Kong version. Big screen baby. As of right now, official footage of the Zelda movie has not surfaced, but it's kind of mandatory to put Link in it, even if he hadn't been announced like he was. Like the video for Tom Holland. So the best way for me to find out if characters had been in movies that I didn't know were to look at their Wikipedia page. I know, how dare I, but it's what had to be done. Same for... They are both quite plainly stuck on Virtual Boy. Dark Samus is also pretty easy, and she has never been in a movie. Moving on. He appears as an egg in the post-credit scene of the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and then if you don't count that, there were also a bunch of them in that one Yoshi's Island bit from the movie. He was also in the 90s movie. Not that that means anything. Big screen baby. My boy, the Pink Demon, unfortunately has not appeared on the big screen. I guess he had more important things to do, like becoming a car. Stuck on Virtual Boy. Fox has never been in a movie. That's my riveting analysis. Stuck on Virtual Boy. If you don't count the main guy's dad possessing the Pikachu in the Detective Pikachu movie, there was also that part at the end. Big screen baby. Gee, I wonder if Super Mario's brother was in the Super Mario Brothers movie. He also got 6 whole minutes of screen time. But hey, I'll take 6 minutes over absolutely no minutes. No, Earthbound didn't have a movie. I don't think the game sold very well, so I wouldn't expect it to get a movie. Stuck on Virtual Boy. So, while I was researching for Captain Falcon, I found out about this Italian movie called Captain Falcon. This didn't help, but it was worth mentioning. But yeah, Captain Falcon's permanently stuck on Virtual Boy until they make the inevitable Smash movie. Finishing off the N64 fighters, we have Jigglypuff, and I actually didn't know this, but she was in the Detective Pikachu movie. She's disgustingly horrifying, but At least she's there. I mean, that's gotta count for something, and lo and behold, her big screen status on this tier list was that thing. Peach was in the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I saw her clearing that obstacle course with a dress, leggings, and heels. She was pretty epic on the big screen, I will say that. Congrats, Super Mario Bros. The movie 1993. The only reason you exist was so that Daisy could have a big screen spot on this tier list. This was before the Mario Tennis game released on the N64, so she wasn't even, relevant. What a weird movie. Yes, Bowser was in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, but more importantly, he was in Wreck-It Ralph. I'm very excited to see what video game characters Jack Black portrays in the future. It's gonna be great, right? Popo and Nana have a grand total of 1 game on the NES. So do you really think their chances of being in a movie are high? Yeah, I didn't think so. It's very possible she could show up in the Zelda movie. It's very unlikely, but it's possible. Gee, I wonder if Zelda is going to show up in the movie titled The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, there's no debate. This is very inevitable. Tragically, Mario has never appeared in a movie wearing a lab coat. Truly devastating, I know. Pichu has never been in a movie. Not that anyone cares because Pikachu is way better. If I couldn't find anything for Fox, I definitely couldn't find anything for Falco. Ah, Fire Emblem, the franchise that had 8 characters. Fortunately, life is made easier for us considering none of them have ever been in a movie. Now, here's their announcer clips in the menu in case you care about that. Now, moving on to. Unlike Sheik, I think it's a bit more likely that they'd put young Link in the movie. But he also might not be in the Zelda movie, who is to say? Highly likely, but I don't think we've had official confirmation, so he's gonna be going on the table. I mean, he was the one that put the main guy's dad's soul into the Pikachu, and he's the whole reason the Detective Pikachu movie exists in the first place. I don't think there's much left to explain, to be honest. So for our last melee fighter, I didn't know this, but there's actually a signpost in the Super Mario Bros. Movie with Mr. Game & Watch on it. Therefore, Mr. Game & Watch is canonically a movie character. Sometimes the references get wild. Like Kirby, the funny Fight Me man has never been on the big screen, although it would be pretty killer if he was. Good thing that didn't happen! No joke, I actually forgot there was a scene in the Super Mario Bros. Movie where Mario, depressed about the path his life has taken, actually plays Kid Icarus. So, Pit joins big screen tier with the likes of Mr. Freaking Game & Watch. Unless Mario randomly plays Kid Icarus Uprising in the sequel, yeah, Dark Pit's done on virtual. Wario is our first real on-the-table character in quite some time. Everyone wants him to show up in the sequel, me included. But since we know practically nothing about this movie, I'm gonna have to put him in this tier. No, I couldn't find anything for the solid Snaky Boy either. I wonder what the next segment for one of these characters is gonna be like. There are a lot of trainers in the Detective Pikachu movie. So as a random placeholder image, I'm gonna throw in that guy who got sung to sleep by his Jigglypuff. So that's a yes for Pokemon Trainer. For his Pokemon, I couldn't find anything for Ivysaur. Let me know if you do. But Squirtle and Charizard both appear in the Detective Pikachu movie. Diddy shows up in that one scene from the Mario movie where Cranky Kong tells everyone to shut up. Also, in the trailer for the new Mario Kart game, Donkey's using his derpy movie design. If they do the same for Diddy and get rid of his Nintendo logo, I will be very angry. If I couldn't find anything for Ness, I couldn't find anything for Lucas, yada yada yada. Hehe, remember in 2020 when the Sonic trailer came out and we were greeted by this? I wonder what's next for live action video game movies. It's gonna be great, right? Stuck on Virtual Boy with Funny Pink Demon and Funny Fight Me Man. Obviously. Neither Olimar nor Alf makes the big screen tier. It's really as plain and simple as that. I was today years old when I found out there were other Pokemon movies. Shows how much of an uncultured swine I am. Anyway, yeah, Lucario's a big screen baby. You know, we could have had R.O.B in a big Christmas, but no, apparently the stupid Power Glove was more important. Thus, R.O.B is stuck at Virtual Boy, probably our saddest one yet. Highly unlikely to appear in the Zelda movie since it's live action, but he basically meets the criteria for on the table, so yeah. And our final Brawl Fighter is stuck on Virtual Boy. Happens. So, big shock, but Animal Crossing had a movie. And yes, there are indeed villagers in it. Big screen. No, Mega Man has never been in a movie. Honestly, I feel like he's been in one somewhere. But it hasn't happened yet. Unlike Mega Man, I was not even close to expecting this one to be a yes. And when I went to Wii Fit's wiki page, I found out that I had been right. I think a Mario Galaxy plotline could work, and it'd be really interesting to see them do. Plus, it would be nice to give the non-video game nerds an explanation for where the creepy nihilistic "life is sad, prison is sad" Luma came from. Also, I'm only talking about Rosalina. I don't care about any Lumas besides Polari and Lubba. It's just a sad fact of life. I'm gonna be real. If your movie has a Punch-Out Pizzeria and there's no reference to Little Mac, there is something incredibly wrong with you. Fortunately, the creators of the Mario movie had considered this sacred knowledge beforehand. Gonna be honest, I entirely forgot that Greninjas were a thing in the Detective Pikachu movie, but lo and behold, for me at least, they are. So yeah. This is a big time movie character. Palutena unfortunately joins Dark Pit in the dark depths of the Virtual Boy. Pac-Man is actually eligible through an Adam Sandler movie. Yeah. At this point, I'd rather him not be eligible for big screen, but oh well. I hate to be that guy, but I'm not really feeling it. Yup, he's stuck on Virtual Boy, just like the last 80 characters we looked at. A Shadow Mario plotline in particular for the Super Mario Bros. Movie sequel could be interesting, but for now we can only speculate. The dog from Duck Hunt shows up in the background of the Mario movie as a painting. I saw him. The bird can also be found in the Punch-Out Pizzeria for some reason, making both of the Duck Hunt duo eligible for big screen TV. So apparently there are Street Fighter movies, but nobody cares about that. The only thing people care about are when Ryu showed up in Ready Player One. This is a real thing that exists. This isn't Photoshop. These two frames make Ryu a movie character. Well done. In Goosebumps 2, there's a scene where Slappy brings Street Fighter action figures to life, and they both just happen to be the Smash reps. So that covers Ken on this list as well. He's stuck on Virtual Boy. I'm really running out of things to say for all these characters. For our final Wii U fighter, Bayonetta actually had an anime film which I was completely unaware of the existence of until very recently. This makes her a movie character. We're entering Smash Ultimate territory now, which is lucky because I am really running out of things to say for these characters who have not appeared in movies. And yes, Inkling is one of them. Crazy how things work like that sometimes. Doesn't exist on huge TV, the end. Yeah, literally the next three characters are stuck on Virtual Boy. Come on, you could have included a reference to K. Rool in the Mario movie somewhere. So Isabelle isn't actually in the Animal Crossing movie. I was too lazy to look up whether or not it had come out before Isabelle existed, so we're just gonna have to roll with this. Stuck on Virtual Boy, which I've noticed is the status for all of the base game Ultimate newcomers. That's really freaky, but thankfully that's not the case with the next character. I kinda spoiled it earlier, but yeah. Piranha Plant equals movie character. Man, it feels so good to hear that again. I don't even need to say anything this time, you know the drill. I had never even heard of Dragon Quest until Smash. So did you really think Hero's chances of being a movie character were high? Okay, next character. Bop. Come on, if the last 50 characters weren't in movies, do you really think Hold on, what? This is the biggest plot twist since finding out that Donkey Kong Jr. and modern Donkey Kong are the same character, and I am all for it. Okay, for this one, I'm gonna ask you to tell me what you think. This franchise has one game, and if it weren't for Smash, it would probably be entirely forgotten about. I didn't even bother researching this. I just knew my opinion was just generally right, as it usually is. The magical mystery tour is coming to take you away. Coming to take you away. Who are you? I am Steve. Apparently, that newbie Steve. Also, for results, Alex and Enderman aren't in the trailers. But Zombie is, and honestly, I miss Jigglypuff. Advent Children's wiki page mentions Sephiroth, and that's about as far as I'm gonna go. Sephiroth's a movie character. It is indeed confirmed. Oh, okay. You know, after seeing what other characters have been in movies, this actually didn't surprise me. So, considering that the corporate Mouseman company has made a bajillion movies, you'd think they'd include Sora somewhere, right? Yeah, keep dreaming until it comes true. Okay, there was a creeper in Minecraft and okay, I'm obligated to mention that the unknown color icon in the Mario movie is a reference to the default me head. And yeah, I count that. There's the tier list. And with that, like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, and comment down below how much distraught you felt when you found out Rob wasn't in the movie, but me Brawler was. And remember, kids, watching too many video game movies that came out before the year 2020 is hazardous to your health. Also, I lost my creeper sunglasses, so you're just gonna have to roll with these ones. Dollars weave into a spire of flame, distant sparks fall to a pastel unnamed. Bear this